Hey, big sister. Long time no text, huh? Guess it must be like a year since we last texted, huh? This is your cute little sister, Haley. Happy to hear from you, I bet. I don't need this so early in the morning. What do you want? How could you say that? That's not very nice. What's not nice is stealing someone's husband. That's not nice. You really have Gal contacting me. I told you, it was meant to happen. It was unavoidable. I know that Randy met and married you first, but then he met me and fell in love. What can I say? Randy came to grips with his true feelings. All he did was respond in kind. You really shouldn't be so critical towards two people that are truly in love. Hearing that from someone who has no compassion or consideration for others just does not ring true. Yeah. Anyway, that's not why I contacted you. What the hell do you want? If you have something to say, get it over with, would ya? Oh, you bet I have something to say. Ready for this? We got a room at a luxury hotel and we're staying there for a whole week! 7 days! Wow! I am so happy for you. And guess which hotel? None other than the Merryweather Hotel! Wait, what? The Merryweather Hotel? Are you serious? I knew that would get all your attention. The suite room at the Merryweather is one of the most popular spots among famous celebrities. And to be staying there for a week? Oh, it's so mind-boggling. Obviously, it would just be me and Randy. Can I ask you something? The Merryweather has several hotels around the state. Is this the one right downtown on Market? That's the one. Oh, yeah, I forgot. It's your birthday tomorrow, wasn't it? A day early, but happy birthday, Cindy! Oh, I feel so bad. I mean, it's your birthday and I'm the one staying at a suite in the Merryweather with your ex-husband. Wow. You can't make this stuff up. I assure you, it's not as if I'm treating you with contempt or anything like that. I'm not, Cindy. What can I say? I'm so sorry. You have no intention of apologizing, do you? You got me there, sis. But I do feel a tiny bit of remorse for stealing the heir to a company. But you have to admit why super rich Randy is treating me to a 1 week stay at the Merryweather. He loves me. How else to explain it, right? Randy chose me over you. And you just can't stand that, can you? Well, you had it coming. Randy's former wife can grab a cardboard box from the trash heap and spend the night on the street while we lounge in our luxurious suite room drinking champagne. Not that I really care, but I would verify that reservation if I were you. Well, I better get going. Need to pack some things for our week-long stay. Can't forget my bathing suit. He'll drool over me when he sees it. 7 days is pretty long. I may need 2 suitcases. See you around. Yeah, whatever. Why do I even have to put up with this BS?
Hey, Cindy, you there? Man, I was super shocked. You made reservations at the Merryweather Hotel for 7 days. And you scheduled it so it coincided with your birthday. Nice touch. My love for you finally got through. These past 2 weeks were hell for me. I never stopped sending you my love through line. It finally reached you. I knew you would give me the benefit of the doubt. I'm ready to accept your love once again unconditionally. I'm here for you, my darling. 7 days of love and passion. The love that wavered a year ago feels like an eternity, but the suffering is finally ended. Our love has reawakened like a phoenix out of the inferno. So what's the number of this suite room that you reserved at the Merryweather? I'll be up there PDQ.
What the hell is this? And what does PDQ even mean?
There you are, Cindy. I was wondering when you were going to respond. A PDQ, pretty damn quick. Haven't you heard that expression?
Must be something you heard from Haley. Figures. So, what's this about? I thought you were engaged to my little sister Haley. I don't need this right now.
Yeah, about that. I'll explain all that to you later. Really dangling the bait, aren't you? Making me wait a whole hour. So, where's this suite room? Give me the room number. I just arrived at the hotel and asked at the desk about it, but they just gave me the runaround. I told them I was staying here with the person who made the reservation. I was told it was private information or something, and they couldn't tell me.
Yeah, well, I got a call from the front desk about some suspicious guy asking about me. That's why I'm texting you. Hey, Randy. What the hell are you up to?
What am I up to? Seriously? You responded to my love line and made reservations at the Merryweather so we can celebrate your birthday and make love all week. Love and passion for a whole week. That's what I'm up to. We reaffirm our love for each other and become husband and wife again.
I'm gonna have to stop you right there, Randy. The person who made that reservation was my current boyfriend.
Pardon me?
After divorcing you, a friend of mine introduced me to a really nice guy. He wanted to celebrate my birthday, so he made reservations for a suite room here at the Merryweather Hotel.
Hold it a sec, Cindy. Are you saying you already have a boyfriend? Then why have you continued to accept my love line for the past 2 weeks? If you had no interest in me, you would have blocked me.
I never responded to your texts, and you can see I never read any of them. Other than your first one, and the one right now. I'm sure you're aware of that little red icon. I'm surprised you didn't take that as being shunned.
But you were...
When we got divorced, my lawyer gave me some sound advice. He warned me that you seemed a little reluctant to go through with the divorce, so I better be careful. That I shouldn't block you right away. I just sort of left it at that and forgot all about blocking you. I just ignore your texts, as I do other stuff like spam mail. 2 weeks ago, I started getting a whole slew of messages. I thought it was some kind of spam. I was just going to call my lawyer and get his advice on how I could press charges, or at least get rid of this nuisance.
Yeah, but I was only trying to,
Where did you even hear about this hotel reservation anyway? We haven't talked at all after the divorce, so how?
My sister mentioned it to me.
Excuse me? Your sister? You mean Caroline?
Yeah, she found out I was sending the love line to you and told me you were going to spend a week at the Merryweather with your guy to commemorate your birthday.
Don't tell me you thought this guy was you.
Yeah, well...
Knowing Caroline, I think she was trying to tell you that I was already taken, and that you had better give it up.
Well, why didn't she just say that straight out then?
I guess it's a good time to tell you. The one that introduced me to my current boyfriend is Caroline, your sister.
Wait, what?
Your sister was a client of our company, and we had cordial business relations. So even after we divorced, we kept in touch. Well, long story short, she introduced me to the president of our company, and we started dating. That was like 6 or 7 months ago.
Are you saying that you're going out with my sister's boss? The president of her company.
That's right. Hooray! Hats off to you, Randy. Now that you realize your mistake, I appreciate it if you would leave.
Damn you, Cindy. I gave up everything, even the right to take over my dad's business.
Hey, Cindy, dear sister. How are you doing? Guess what? I'm just arriving at the Merryweather Hotel. I wonder if Randy's already here, that he's having a drink in the hotel lounge. Haley, listen up. I'm so sorry. I bet you're upset. Sorry to dampen your spirits, but I'm already checked into my suite here at the Merryweather. Pardon me, what are you talking about? I'm saying I'm checked into the suite at the Merryweather with my boyfriend. That's what I'm talking about. Am I hearing you right? You're checked in? Before you go on a tangent, a little piece of information. My boyfriend is not Randy, just so you know. I met the guy long after I divorced Randy, so keep that in mind. Hold it right there, Cindy. It was Randy who made reservations. That means you guys hijacked the suite room from us. How could you? Correction. It was my current boyfriend who made the reservation. Randy has nothing whatsoever to do with any of this. You're nuts! Anyway, I witnessed it with my own eyes. He had it written down in a schedule book. It said, reservations at the Merryweather Hotel, suite room, 7-day stay. What was that about then? This is getting nowhere. Why don't you verify it with Randy? He'll explain everything. He was just making a note of my reservation. Not sure why. Better ask him, Haley. But why would... I guess he thought I made the reservation for him. My boyfriend made the reservation for us. But somehow he got it all screwed up and thought the lucky guy was him. You're not making sense. I just got a call from the front desk. Apparently there was some sort of commotion about some unruly guests asking about me. So I texted him, and hopefully I straightened things out with him. I asked him to leave. Not sure if he's there anymore. Why is this happening? Why? Excuse me? He picked me over you. He dumped you. So why? Why did he even make that mistake? Why would he even think you invited him? Why did you come running here for God's sake? Yeah, I know. Indeed, I wonder why. I really wish you guys would work it out yourselves, and just so you know, I've been receiving messages from him for the past 2 weeks. Apparently he wants to get back together with me. No, come on! You can't be serious, Cindy! Of course I have no interest whatsoever, so I just ignored it, but... One day, he heard that I made reservations at the Merryweather to celebrate my birthday, which led to this glorious mix-up. Ugh, I think I have a headache coming on. He's no longer in line to take over his father's business, and he's not exactly rich. I really don't see how he could have even afford a suite at the Merryweather. And for 7 nights? Forget it. What the hell? Well, that's the lowdown. Figure it out yourselves. This really does not concern us. Goodbye. Randy, where the hell are you?
What is it, Haley?
I heard you're trying to rekindle your relationship with Cindy. Is that true? What the hell is going on?
I really don't know what you're talking about.
Don't play dumb with me, Randy. I bet you're still pissed that I was caught coming out of that hotel with some guy 2 weeks ago. Is that why you wanted to get back with her? I only had a relationship with that guy once. I'm not seeing him anymore. It was just a one-time fling. Don't make a big deal out of it, for God's sake. Anyway, what is this crap about getting back with my sister?
Oh, shut your big fat mouth. I didn't know you were such a tart. Sleep with any guy, come on, really? If I'd known what kind of person you were, I would never have divorced Cindy.
What did you just say? Where the hell are you now?
You really think I'm gonna tell you?
You better tell me, or you're going to regret it, Randy! I'm warning you, I will marry you no matter what! There's a story going around where this crazed woman was chasing a guy around holding a crumpled up sheet of paper in her hands. She was apparently screaming, "Marry me, sign the papers, I will never let you go." The witness said it was like some horror movie. Apparently, the guy looked scared out of his wits. Obviously, the police were called, but what's more, they did a lot of damage to the items in the area. I think they were at some expensive restaurant or something. Evidently, charges were brought against them, and they were ordered to pay a considerable amount for the damages they incurred. With the compensation they had to pay me a year ago, plus this stuff, really left them as poor as a church mouse. Last I heard, they were working their butts off to pay off all of their debt that they had accumulated.
Hey, Jason. Guess what?
Oh, hey, sis. Nice to hear from you, too. Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah, whatever. Look, do you want to know my news or not?
Alright. What is it?
I'm gonna be a model! Isn't that exciting?
Whoa, a model? That's great. But I thought you went to college to study medicine. How did this happen?
Well, actually, it's a really funny story. I was out with my friends the other night, having a few drinks and dancing and stuff.
So, just a regular Tuesday evening for you then.
Oh, ha ha. Anyway, while we were out, some guy called Darren came up to me and told me I would make a beautiful model. He said that I was way too pretty to be a doctor, and the man got a point, right? So he gave me his card and told me to get in touch. So, I called him the next day, and he said he would get me in touch with some real big names in the industry. We just have to do a few promo shoots before. Cool, right?
Are you sure that's legit?
What do you mean?
Well, doesn't it all just seem a little shady to you? Some random guy from a nightclub coming up to you and randomly giving you his card to become a model? It just doesn't seem like a proper deal to me.
Ugh, why do you have to ruin everything?
What?
Like, I tell you this amazing news, and you just need to find something wrong with it and put me down. Classic, Jason.
That's not true at all. I'm just trying to look out for you and make sure that you're not getting yourself into some shady business that could ruin your life.
Oh wow, so me modeling is going to ruin my life? Nice to know you have faith in me.
No, that's not what I meant.
At least I'm doing something with my life.
What's that supposed to mean?
What do you think? All you do all day is laze around the house. I mean, seriously, when are you going to stop being such a freeloader and actually get a job in a...
Is that really what you think of me? That I'm just some lazy freeloader?
Well, yeah. You got fired like a year ago. And instead of getting back out there and looking for something new, you've done nothing. Staying at mom and dad's house, eating their food, using their stuff. I bet you don't even pay rent. It's really sad. At least I'm doing new things and enjoying my life. So it's not my fault that you're jealous that I'm getting noticed and will have an amazing career in modeling.
Wow. Tell me what you really think, huh?
I'm just being honest. Sometimes the truth hurts. Maybe you should do something about it if you're not happy with how things are.
Whatever.
Look, I'm just trying to look out for you.
Oh yeah? How's that?
It's obvious, isn't it? Mom and dad are going to get sick of you eventually, if they haven't already. I'm just trying to help you see the problem before it ruins your relationship with them. At the end of the day, it's their home. Seriously, you need to become more independent.
Has mom told you this?
Well, no, but you know I'm closer to her than you are. I can tell what she thinks.
Uh-huh. Sure. Hey, Mom.
Oh, hey, sweetie. How are you? Did you hear about your sister's new job?
Oh, yeah, she told me about it earlier.
Isn't it great? Oh, I can just see her on the front cover of magazines and in the news. Maybe she'll even get to go to those Fashion Week things. Do you think she'd take me with her if I asked? I've always wanted to go to Paris.
Yeah, I don't see why she wouldn't. Actually, Mom, I actually wanted to discuss something that Millie said earlier. It left me feeling a bit upset.
Oh, what was it?
She said that I was freeloading off of you and Dad, and that I was basically wasting my life. Why would she say that?
Oh, I'm sure she didn't mean it. You know how she can get sometimes.
Yeah, but where'd she even get the idea that I'm freeloading off of you from? I mean, you know that's not true, right?
Of course I know that. Look, your sister's going through that phase where she thinks she knows everything. She's just discovering her own independence in college, and she probably thinks it's a bit weird that you're living at home still when you could be doing so much more with your life.
Is that what she thinks, or what you said to her?
What? No, I never said anything like that. Don't be silly. Look, just give your sister a little bit of time to settle into her new life and pursue this modeling thing. It could be just the thing that everybody.
Yeah, sure. Fine.
Jason, are you there? Jason, get your lazy butt out of bed already and answer me. It's an emergency.
What, Millie? I'm busy.
Doing what? Waking up?
No.
Whatever. Just stop whatever non-important thing it is that you are doing and listen to me. I need your help.
What's wrong?
I need you to move out of Mom and Dad's house. Like, ASAP.
What?
Ugh, what's so hard to understand about that? You need to move out because I need to move back in.
What are you on about? Why do you need to move back in?
Something's happened at college and I need to go home for a while.
Okay, well, your room is still here, so you can just move back in, and I'll stay in my room.
No, you need to move out because my friend is coming to stay as well.
What? Why?
Ugh, look, you know that modeling thing I told you about a few months ago?
Yeah?
Well, things were going great for the first few weeks, but then Darren said that he just needed a little bit of money to get things going and to get people to notice us and use us for their photo shoots. But he kept asking for more and more. And first I thought that was fine, you know, because starting a business does take money, right? But recently, I haven't been able to get in contact with him at all. It's like he's ghosting me. And to make matters worse, I kind of skipped a bunch of lessons and fell behind on my studies because of it, so the college kicked me out. I also used my student loan to pay Darren the money he needed, and so did my friend Louise, so we're in a bunch of debt.
Oh, wow. That's quite a mess you've gotten yourself into. I did try to warn you that it might not be the best idea.
I don't need your I told you so right now. Just make sure you've moved out by this weekend. Louise is having your room.
Whoa, hold up a second. I don't think so.
What?
Well, this is my home too. You can't just kick me out.
Ugh, why are you being so selfish?
I'm being selfish?
Yes, I'm your little sister and I should get priority. You've been a freeloader at home for long enough now. I need the rooms at Mom's, so I'm going to have them. Period. You'll just have to find somewhere else to doodle around on your laptop all day and waste time.
I don't just doodle on my laptop. You have no idea what I actually do.
And I don't care. What could a loser like you know about living a good life?
Unlike you, the moron who gave away all of her money to a scammer?
Did you just call me a moron?
Well, it's true.
Just you wait.
Jason, I'm very disappointed in you.
Mom? What are you on about?
How could you speak to your sister that way? She's already going through a really tough time and she doesn't need you bullying her to make things worse.
Bullying her? I've done nothing like that.
Don't lie to me. She showed me the texts. How could you call your own sister a moron?
That's what this is about? Mom, she gave all of her college loans to a scammer. It's not exactly smart, is it?
Anybody could have been fooled. You're being such a selfish and horrible big brother. Why can't you just do as she asked?
And what, move out? To where? And why should I? I have just as much right to live in that house as anyone else. In fact, I think I have more right to live there than either you or Dad.
Jason, how could you say such a horrible thing? This is the house that we brought you up in, your father and I, so it is ours. Or do you not remember that?
Yeah, I remember that.
So it is up to us to decide who lives there or not.
Well, it would be had you not defaulted on your mortgage payments and asked me to pick up the slack after you and Dad lost all your money gambling. My name's on the lease too, or do you not remember that?
Fine, if that's how you want to play, then me and your father will buy you out. We'll take over the mortgage fully, but if we do this, then you are to leave the house immediately and not come back to live here ever again. Okay?
So, let me get this straight. You'd rather pay me thousands of dollars to kick me out rather than have me live with you, all because Millie, your favorite child, said she wants her friend to come and stay instead of me?
That's not fair. I love you both. You can still come back to visit. It's not like I'm telling you to leave the family. But it's time you got your own place too.
You know what? Don't worry about it. You've always openly favored her over me. I don't think I want to be associated with such heartless people, even if you're supposed to be my family. I have a lawyer get in touch to sort out the mortgage, and then I'll be out of your hair for good.
There's no need to be so dramatic.
Dramatic? No, I'm just being honest. After this, you won't hear from me again. Sorry to have been such a burden to you. Well, you win, Millie. I hope it was worth it. My room will be cleared and empty by tomorrow.
Glad you finally saw sense. Maybe this way you'll be motivated to get up off your butt and actually do some work.
Actually, just to let you know, all this time you thought I was lazing around on my computer was actually creating a brand new game. In fact, earlier today you sent me all these rude text messages. I had a meeting with some high-end executives from a pretty big gaming company who love my idea and want me to work with them. They've already given me quite a bit of money for the idea alone. They say it's going to be the next big seller and will make a lot of money.
What?
Oh, and just a heads up, you'll be expected to take over my mortgage payments on Mom and Dad's house once you move in.
Wait, what are you on about? What mortgage payments?
Well, a couple years ago, Mom and Dad lost all their money gambling. They didn't sell you as they didn't want it to affect you getting into college. I've been helping them pay off the mortgage and all of the bills in the house. Not to mention all the household chores that I did for them. Those will be up to you and Louise as well.
But I don't have the money to do that.
Not my problem. Maybe you should get off your lazy butt and get a job. You're gonna need one.
Well, now that you've got a lot of money and a stable job, couldn't you just keep paying the bills? I mean, we are your family. Don't you want to help us?
You mean like how you helped me by kicking me out of my home? Nah, I'm good. Looks like you're all gonna have to figure things out for yourself from now on. I'm not giving any of you another dollar.
Jason, wait.
Don't bother messaging me again, I won't respond. I'm doing as you said and moving on with my life. And that means cutting out all the negative and toxic people who were in it.
Why are you being so harsh?
I'm just being honest. Sometimes the truth hurts, but maybe you should do something about it if you're not happy with how things are. See ya.